If you have spent time with car enthusiasts, you might have heard that Tesla is a tech-focused car made by tech people to appeal to other tech people, and that there are compromises in the driving experience of the car due to this. The Tesla is a computer on wheels with great tech but no soul. Tesla owners are not able to distinguish good interior quality from bad interior quality and is not able to observe squeaks and rattles. Tesla owners are incapable of sensory introspection when they are driving. This is a trash car. The new Model 3 Highland has been introduced, and this is now officially a legacy Model 3. It's an old Model 3 now. And today I want to show you that this is a fantastic car. It has served me so well, and it's not just a computer on wheels, it has a fantastic driving experience. And today I will show you everything about the legacy Model 3 and why it will go down in history as an automotive icon. This Tesla is bought solely due to test drives. I wanted a car that is fun to drive, has a great driving feeling and feels fantastic to just run around in. And that was my only requirement when I bought this car. The Tesla has a fantastic driving feeling. It's a direct driving feeling where you can feel input from the steering wheel immediately. It has a perfectly tuned, unmistakably Tesla drivetrain. And you know they have been making electric cars for a while now due to the perfect tuning of the Tesla drivetrain. The drivetrain makes the driver super confident in both turns and in day-to-day city driving. You are able to place the car exactly where you want. There is zero lag between the accelerator and the car moving. And this is different from other electric cars that I have tried and heard about. The drivetrain is so perfect that it works just as nice as in the curves you can see in the mountain behind me, and in the city, daily commute, motorway driving, it's perfect. You're able to place the car perfectly into merges, into roundabouts, and it creates a confidence in the car when the drivetrain is tuned like Tesla does it. The drivetrain is not bland, it's not boring, and it can't be mistaken for another car ever. So this car, by definition, has a soul, and it's the Tesla drivetrain soul. The chassis is stiff enough to be fun, and the steering controls are so confident. You know exactly what the car will do once you input steering torque, or you press the accelerator, or you brake. The brake in the Tesla is not brake-by-wire, it's actually, and it doesn't have regen. It's a fantastic brake pedal feel because it's just mechanical. People think Tesla overcomplicates things and make stuff sluggish and slow. Once you press the brake, it'll brake. Any other EV, you will first get the regen on the brake pedal and the braking will feel sluggish, like on the ID Bus, like on the Kia EV9, and many other cars are like this. The Tesla is just a brake pedal. It's actually a super simple driving system, and it makes the car feel so grounded, so confident, and you know exactly what it will do once you apply input to the car. I'm not the guy to make excuses for Tesla. They are great cars, but they have flaws. There are many flaws with both my Tesla Model 3. We have had a heat pump failure, charge port failure, and the interior is of course not as nice as in a Mercedes or BMW. What I'm trying to get across in this video is that this is not a boring car. This is not just a computer on wheels. This is a car with a super nice, confident driving feeling. It's super fun to drive. It's a fun car, and people take these things to track and do track days with this car. It's fun in the curves. It's easy to drive, of course. It's easier to drive than many other cars. This is not a Porsche. A Porsche will feel entirely different. It has its own driving soul, and people buy them for all other reasons than this Tesla. A BMW will feel different. But there are no other car that feels like Tesla. So per definition, this car is not boring, it's not bland, it's different. It will feel different than the BMW, it will feel different than a Porsche, it will feel different than an Audi, it will feel different than many other cars. And by definition, it's unique in that sense. It has its own unique driving feeling. And people say that electric cars feel all the same, and that's not the case at all. I've not tried another electric car that feels anything like a Tesla. It can't be mistaken for a Tesla. It has its own super cool, super nice drivetrain, and it's fun to drive. It's fun to drive on tracks. It's fun to drive in the curves, mountain roads, even on highways, and it's also able to drive in the city perfectly fine. If I drove this car blindfolded, I would know that this is a Tesla immediately and not just another electric car. Christian von Koenigsegg drives a Tesla Model 3 on the daily. It must be a fun car to drive. That's my opinion. Well, it's time to have a conclusion on this video. What was I trying to say all this time? Tesla doesn't have the best interior quality. It has different flaws in the quality control of the car. But the drivetrain and battery is pretty solid now, and we have seen that on the Model 3 and Y, which has less issues than the S and X. This 2021 Model 3 long range, which I bought with my own money 2.5 years ago, has served me very well, and it has been a fantastic, fun car to drive. As I said, this car was based on test drives, so I drove the car, thought it was a fun drivetrain, a capable car, and most of all, it's super confident, and it feels like Tesla has really tuned their drivetrain now. If you disagree with anything that I said in this video, please leave it in the comments. I would love to discuss, and I'm open-minded. I'm not saying that Tesla is the best driver's car in the world, I just say that it's a driver's car, and that if you think driving is fun, you should look into a Tesla. Maybe it is for you. And the only way to tell is to do test drives. So that's what I recommend you to do. But don't disregard Tesla immediately when you are looking for a car that is fun to drive. I think that's the moral of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, as I said earlier, comments. I love comments. I reply to all the comments. So please leave comments. I hope you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, also leave a comment.